Hello everyone, welcome to the ServiceNow store. We are just starting talking about the what ServiceNow has invested so far on why ServiceNow is getting upgrading in each release, starting from New York, and we are taking a look at the Tokyo as well. In this Tokyo release, ServiceNow has brought a bunch of new functionalities and new enhancements as well. We have seen that the Tokyo has a branded PowerPoint status report. So this PowerPoint status report, it's an S for communication and also alignment. It's really a great, specifically a bunch of clients, like if they're looking for a PowerPoint deck that can easily be accessible from ServiceNow, so that can be done as well here in Tokyo. And we also have the co-owner added investment, the co-owner added to the investment, just another piece. And when it comes to the real-time project financial metrics, which is the planned cost and the actual cost, also another feature that we have here in Tokyo. The other part is the backlog rank and editable grid as well. The unified look and the feel of the safe and agile board is also another feature that is added here in September 2022 in the Tokyo release. Everyone, thank you for joining us here at the ServiceNow store. My name is Mohammed Rashid Kamar. We have taken a look at in here the important features that we have here in SPM, Strategic Portfolio Management, which is a new name for ITBM, IT Business Management. Let's go ahead and move to the next part here, which is the overview of major feature and also enhancements. So what are these enhancements? So one of the enhancements or the new feature what we have here is the export to a PowerPoint. So this not been achieved previously. So with this feature, it's quickly generate a status report for the ease of communication and alignment as well. This help us to leverage an out-of-the-box status report template. So if you have that out-of-the-box status report template, that's gonna helpful to generate that for us. And it has also a tailored branded PowerPoint template with a self-service PowerPoint add-in. So by using that add-in, we can be able to generate a PowerPoint. And the other piece is alignment planner workspace. So under that, we have a backlog ranking for SER prioritization, because prioritization is a big piece, right? Because it's very important. Unless you're not prioritizing, it's very hard to tackle everything. So that's also a big part here. Editable grid on the backlog to quickly make adjustments. If you want to make a quick adjustment, so you can definitely use the editable grid. That's also a new enhancement here, or an enhancement to existing. And there are some additional enhancements on the project workspace. These are like the support for external dependencies and also automatic propagation when the upstream changes are made. There's also a multi-row indent and also an indent, so that's definitely doable at this time. We also have the warning message for the task with a planned start date prior to the project planned start date. So this being done through some custom work, but this is enhanced, and now you can see that kind of a banner warning message as well. All right, and then let's continue with other major features and also the enhancements, like the Agile Safe board. We have the unified look and feel of the Safe and Agile board. There's a next experience UI that's applied on it. It's really cool and enhanced. Real-time financial metrics like the planned cost, actual cost, the ESC, ATC, and more from a single locations are also enhanced. There is a financial metrics by a fiscal period, the month, quarter, year, to identify if more funds are needed. That's also another new cool feature that is added here in the major features and enhancements in the Tokyo release. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the Tokyo release items. What are these? And we can take a look at them in deeper dive. I'm going to go ahead and straight to start to export to a PowerPoint. Now, how this is achieved, how we can be able to export to a PowerPoint. So this is really important because the SPM, which is Strategy Portfolio Management, is a quickly generation of branded status report for the ease of communication and also alignment. So you can easily use that functionality to easily export, help you rapidly convey your project details and also the indicators of your project health to your stakeholders via a PowerPoint. So that's really a cool feature. It's help you to leverage a clean and robust out-of-the-box status report template to send to your stakeholders. All right. So not only it's been export of XML, export of CSV or XLC was possible. Now in Tokyo, we have got these PowerPoint, which is really cool. Tailor branded PowerPoint templates with a self-service PowerPoint plugin. So it has the self-service PowerPoint plugin that also help you to generate. And this is what it looks like. It has this kind of layout here, the details, the timeline, and also the cost. And what is supported, we can take a look at it in the next slide here. So what is supported is real-time dashboards. It's ideal, right? Stakeholders may not have access. Your stakeholders may not have access, but it's ideal to have that a real-time dashboard. But at time, if you want to send a deck, which is a PowerPoint to your client, and that's the time you can use this one. It's really helpful. Now, what you see here is a PowerPoint. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 slides. And under that, so it has a native PowerPoint. So what you see right there is a native PowerPoint plugin to quickly align and also create without leaving your PowerPoint. So you don't need to leave. It has that button right there. You can natively export. So this personalized your PowerPoint deck by adding, so you can go ahead and add $sign placeholders. The placeholder is the field where you can add, so you can personalize it as well via the plugin, and also formatting all the text just as you would when creating a standard PowerPoint deck. So that is also optional. All right, let's take a look at some of the export to a PowerPoint and how this is achieved. When you want to export, when you go ahead and export to a PowerPoint, so you can go ahead and click the Generate Status Report PowerPoint deck. So with that, your project, and you can click your Status Report tab, and also you can click a new PPT icon that select you the status report date, and also the desired template, what template you're gonna apply, and that's gonna populate your PowerPoint deck. Will then be downloaded into your browser, which is really a cool feature. All right. Now let's see how export to a PowerPoint. So this is for a strategy portfolio management. So in your PowerPoint, you'll have the PowerPoint log into your ServiceNow instance from that native UI, and you have from the PowerPoint add-on automatically direct into your ServiceNow instance, because that add-on let you log in to your instance directly, and once you logged in with your username and password, help you to PowerPoint add-on may require administrative install. Yes, it might require an administrative install, and also definitely you can use the $sign and also the name of the field, so that way you can have some more additional things to be generated as well. So this add-on help you to export to a PowerPoint, right? Strategy portfolio management. Now, this is a dashboard. This is a report using a. So that's the overview. Take a look at here. So you have the cost, the timeline, and the detail. And under the cost, for example, the planned cost, right? You put a $sign project status planned cost, and then you have the timeline, and also
the details.
Yes, under the details, so you can you mentioned here the project manager, and then under that, so if you want to take a look at, if you want to get within your PowerPoint the project manager, you just go ahead and add a $sign, and you will add the project status project manager. So you're gonna go ahead and walk to the project manager of that project, so that way will be coming as well. What about if you want to add a status?
To add a status, you just have to put a $sign, then you just have to put the project status dot overall health.
Exactly. And when it comes to the phase,
you have to put $sign project status dot phase.
Exactly. So this is really important. So if you can tell us, Shadi, about the PowerPoint add-ons, so if you can explain that a little bit for us.
The $sign placeholder can then be formatted as desired using the standard PowerPoint functionality.
The personalized PowerPoint will also then be rendered, right? For formatting and the creating templates. So you can use your own templates, and you can just add the $sign and also the placeholder. So that placeholder is the field.
The additional formatting can then be performed after a deck has been downloaded.
Exactly. So you'll have that layout, and then from there you can also make some more additional formatting as well, which is really cool that we have got it here in Tokyo release. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here at the ServiceNow store. My name is Mohammed Rashid Kamal.
And my name is Rashad Rashid.
We are here discussing about some of the Tokyo strategic portfolio management Delta release here in Tokyo. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna go ahead and continue to talk about what this export to PowerPoint looks like in the out-of-the-box report.
So the first one is the Acme New Hire survey.
Right. So let's say you did survey, right? The Acme New Hire survey. So you have your own logo, which is added into your ServiceNow, and then you'll have the name of the report, which is the status reports. And then from there, your dashboard could contain is different kinds of supported dashboards that will contain. So here you have a detailed cost plan. So the cost plan of your project, and also you'll have
the project overview. And lastly is the resource allocated versus actual.
Exactly. So definitely you can get more as you get more data as well. Alright, so if you guys have any question with these, how to generate a PowerPoint from the strategic portfolio management, please put it in the comment section here below. In the next session, we'll talk about the alignment planner workspace. That's going to be also a very new enhancement here in Tokyo release. In this episode, I was Mohammed Rashid Kamal.
And my name is Rashad Rashid.
Until we see you in the next episode, we wish you have a great day. Bye, everyone.